Welcome back to another episode of In the Know. I'm Rachel Worley, but I gotta run, so the rest of this episode will be hosted by Emily Cohen. Hi! Welcome to another exciting episode of In the Know. I'm Emily Cohen, and I'll be filling in for Rachel this week because she decided to go to a birthday party instead. We apologize for the lack of episode last week because Alyssa jump-roped with a microphone cord and it was broken. But now we got a new one, so it's all good. This week we'll look at the talent show, Justin will tell us about sports, and Jake will give us reminders. All of this and more on this week's episode of In the First, we go to Top Story with Sabrina and guest host Cap Wilson. Take it away, you two.
Thanks, Emily. For today's top story, we'll get the annual talent show that took place last Friday. We'll talk to some of the stars, the hosts, the crew, as well as getting some exclusive behind-the-scenes footage of preparation for the talent show. And now, we go to our guest star, Cap Wilson, to tell you more.
Hi, I'm here at the PMS gym where crew members are busy with the talent show. As you saw last Friday, the talent show was awesome. To make it that awesome, it took a tremendous amount of work from a ton of people. But just don't take my word for it.
I think the hardest part of hosting the talent show was the 2 weeks between the tryouts and the talent show because there's a lot of work to be done.
Yeah, it's just the last couple of days were really hectic and we had to scramble to get a few things done. This year is our last year here at the middle school, and I wanted to get the most that we could out of this year since it is our last year. And so we thought that hosting the talent show would be a good experience.
I was happy because I was with my friends performing, and everyone in the audience is amazing. They're a great audience. And it just made me feel nice, and I was glad to be there.
Oh my gosh, I loved it. It was just like a new start, I think all the acts are wonderful, and it's just a wonderful thing to do this year.
They're fun, they're always encouraging, and I'm awesome.
Well, I was in it last year, and it's just fun to be in.
If you missed it, I performed 2 acts, Someone Like You and Make You Feel My Love, both by Adele. This is what I did to prep. So first, of course, I practiced. I did some practice on my own time, as well as the dress rehearsal on Thursday. At the rehearsal, we tested out our equipment, like the mic clip and other microphones and amps. Then on Friday, we came, got our costumes, props, and other stuff ready, and then performed. I thought it went great. So if you're thinking of doing the talent show next year, you're sure to have a great time. Now we go back to Sabrina for the rest of our segment.
Thanks, Cap. The talent show was great. It was hosted by Oakley Chapezi Livermore and Michaela Hazard. The show is always hosted by 2 8th graders, so if you're a 6th or 7th grader, you might want to think about hosting in the future. Ask Mrs. Crocker for more information. Well, that wraps up our top story for this week. So, Sabrina, for In the Know, back to you, Emily.
Thank you and good job to everyone who participated in the talent show. You all did awesome. Next, we head to Justin, who will be talking sports with us. Justin?
I'm Justin Thompson, reporting on your favorite middle school sports. First off, we have boys basketball. The boys are practicing, getting ready for their season opener. And the running club, we need more people joining the running club because, you guys, there's not enough people, and we need you, Clark. We need all of you. We need more running Skittles. Back to you.
Now we go to another episode of The Jumping Bean. Take it away, me. Hello and welcome. I'm Chef Emily Cohen. On today's episode, we're going to be making Grandma's home-style cookies with our live studio audience. First, you're going to need a pan with cooking dough squares, like so. You can have 6 to 12 in a pan, doesn't really matter. Next, I always like to have a can of pinto beans on hand. You can just drizzle those on top. And next, some tuna, because who doesn't love seafood? Whoa, the tuna's kind of slippery. Delicious. Next, some macaroni and cheese and I don't like to get them boiled because boiling takes too long. Besides, who doesn't love crunchy cookies? And now, you can't forget the cheese sauce. And now, don't forget your vegetables because we like to be healthy here at In-N-Out. Now, I like to use beets because their purple color just gives it that extra something. Wow, doesn't that just look like a beautiful rainbow? Oh, I can't forget my special ingredient, cream of tartar. Just take a few pinches and dash it over like you're sprinkling magic fairy dust. And now, since our show's budget can't afford spicy Cheetos, I thought I'd just add a little bit of chili powder so that it's just very delicious. And now, you mix it all together. You may use a spoon if you're bored, but spoons are overrated in my opinion. I just like to dig in there with my hands. This is going to be the best batch ever. Now you take your tray of cookies and put them into the cover to bake for about 30 seconds. While I wait, I like to sing a song. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Won't somebody cook with me? I am making such yummy cookies. Yummy, yummy, yummy cookies. I can't wait to eat you. Wasn't that fun, audience? I think the cookies are ready. Just like baked. And now you can share your cookies with your friends.
Don't those cookies look delicious? Now we go to Jake to remind us about the end of the quarter. Jake?
Thanks, Emily. Next week, we enter the second semester. What does this mean? First of all, you need to have all of your papers in by the end of this week, unless your teacher has specified another date. Second, some people have class changes. For example, 7th graders move from computers to reading, and 8th graders have some general schedule changes. Your schedules will be distributed during 7th period. Third, this means that lunch will be changing. 6th and 7th graders will be eating together during first lunch, and 8th graders will be eating by themselves during second lunch. Back to you, Emily.
Finally, we come to Your Week, hosted by yours truly. On Friday, we don't have school, but we do have play practice, so if you're in the play, be sure to come on Friday from 9 a.m. to noon. Our Semester 2 schedules will be distributed in 7th period, and there will be a tag parent meeting in the IMC on Thursday from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. That's it for this week. Remember, there won't be a show next week, but we'll see you next time here on In the Know.
So, Kasaya, how did you feel about the talent show this year?
I'm sorry.
Welcome back to another episode of In the Know. I'm Rachel Worley. Sorry, my gum is being really annoying. What will my reflection show who I am inside?
Thanks, Emily. For today's top story, we'll look at the annual talent show that took place last Friday. We took a look. Fudge me.